taking it slow at the bell, most likely.
Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? Sorry about that. Little bit of a late start.
Too fast.
Hopefully everybody's having a good morning. Got about 2 minutes to the bell here.
With this amazing pre-market.
Y'all still here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Here we go.
Alrighty, that's done. Right on time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good morning, everybody, and good luck.
Yep. Look.
A little bit of a late start here. Good morning, Thomas. Don't forget that like button on the way in. I appreciate it.
TTSI said nope.
I almost shorted it at 760. I just didn't want to do it in the first minute.
I never got to 760, so that would have been hard.
Well, that's where I was looking.
You and me got in either way then.
SRAX earnings FYI.
Chase and a half right here, huh?
Yeah.
I'm not chasing.
For that amazing news GME had this morning, it didn't really do anything.
What news?
They hired like one of Amazon's, I don't even know what he's called, but it's, I guess, their chief something. Basically to get GameStop moving in the right direction, like long term. But I would have, when I was reading it this morning, I would have thought that would be over 200 this morning, but that didn't even make it that far.
Much of an effect, huh?
No, not at all. Watching this MBRX, but I'm a little iffy on it. So I'm assuming it's some kind of news looking at the pre-market. What is this ag bar? What the heck? What the heck is this AGBAR? What the heck is that in pre-market? Somebody hit the wrong button there.
That's weird.
TTSI is giving you back up toward your 760, and
That's a scary one right there. 760 that time.
This looks like earnings.
See,
Man.
dropped 12, 14 cents.
Assuming PFMT is earnings.
Thing I hate about that, it's BTSI, man.
MBRX looks like overnight news. Not seeing it
PFMT
here.
is running. It's a lower dollar one though.
Re-PFMT.
I'm a little scared of VPSI right now.
Like at David.
This thing is not doing what we wanted it.
Would mind 2.40s PFMT. Carrot, same thoughts. MBRX slowly running out of shares there. Like at Tim.
$2 stock.
That MVRX just took a dump.
MBRX.
PFMT.
MBRX, yeah, just took a dump.
Yeah, I'm looking at PFMT, but
Yeah, same here. I'm waiting for like 220s, like over 220s.
yep.
I was hoping it did it on that move right there, but did not
And dollar,
cooperate.
dollar.
Good enough.
What?
15 wasn't close enough.
Not with looking left.
See that level there at what was that, 216? Rejected right off of it.
Yeah, but that's not what I meant. But I more so meant like looking at all the after hours and pre-market. I don't like I'm not a huge fan of getting in on inside of a range.
VTSI just jumped up to a halt.
What the hell? Thank God I didn't short it.
Not officially halted yet, but
Stupid walking yesterday.
We don't have shares on that.
Float
But-
rotation.
Yeah, I wouldn't be interested in shorting that thing anyway.
Good
Wow, the
market.
scanners are like dead.
What's that?
Saying scanners are dead.
ORPH dang. And TV.
Fortunately, it's not just the scanners. That's BTSI, man. What a frustrating thing to. I don't even know what to do with it. Something to be long last on something that was at 15 and came all the way down to what, 7 or something. Doesn't show me strength.
no, so you would think it would drop again, but
Yeah, but I have no clue because it's also rotated float.
yeah. I know.
There goes GME a little bit. Trying.
Which one I do not care to look at today. I'm not trading GME.
Well, I'll tell you right now, any of the other ones that go with it are junk because GME's like actually has okay news.
See the SEAC, man. I have the right vibe on it, but it doesn't have the range that I want to see. Man, taking. Wow, 2,000 shares.
No.
Okay, not with it. Not with the way the market's been.
So the imbalance of BTSI is not big.
GME low on shares as well. Careful if you wanna play that one. 197k.
Stupid GSX coming off the bottom. X was up and down. You get your X again, Thomas?
Nope, I missed it, unfortunately.
PFMT
Pumped
taking
out. I
all.
didn't hear it go off on a scanner.
And it didn't go off on a scanner. So that was the
It
thing.
didn't go off on anything?
MG.
I'm in freaking stupid Bank of America.
Oh my god. Never trade banking companies, bro. Never.
I was like, what is he talking about?
That's one of my
GME?
rules. I won't trade any of the banking companies ever. They don't tend to move the way I like to see stocks move.
GME asterisk. LMAO. Yeah, that one.
Towards the top.
$38.98.
Over 200, I might take a stab.
Get that nine's moving up to you. It's at 39.
I started obviously small.
Yeah, I'm about to see what happens on this candle. If it don't come down, I'm just gonna jump out.
Yeah.
Order filled.
I wouldn't be adding on that one
GME.
personally, but
Tried to get filled over
see
200,
anything
but
interesting, Vash?
GME.
Thinking about shorting GME.
I just got in.
Or what?
I tried to get in over 200 on the ass, but I got 199.32. Chased it because I felt like it was not going to get back over, but it did. Literally took one share, so I was looking to add if it went crazy.
15.
One.
One share?
Yeah, I was planning to add there, but it didn't really give me an opportunity.
Last candle was
Yeah.
what, $8? The last green candle.
I took a one share.
So
Hey, it's all relative, motherfucker.
BTSI in 10 seconds.
Well, I'm not watching though, because I refuse to take any type of size on that, and I won't make any money. It seems awesome.
Order filled.
10 seconds?
Order cancelled.
Alright, I'm watching BTSI with you, man. That's the only thing that's
It's open already, so unless there's a delay, it's going to be a longer haul.
10-minute held, huh? Honestly, I mean, that's bullish as hell on the daily. It's gapped over everything.
Yeah, it must be a 10-minute.
On the daily, it's safe to have a bullish view on that. Let me see. I got time to plan out something. Alright, so we got support there.
You can see what I'm trying to do. I was trying to just front run this previous resistance.
See anything else I'm interested in, so let's well look at this thing. 940s was resistance. And above that, the high of all time is $11.
Yeah.
That's all she's got.
Order
This
filled.
could go higher.
There you go. I'll take that.
A lot higher could just tank. I don't know what it's going to do.
GME dollar.
Feel the price action once it opens.
Yeah.
Carrot.
I don't know.
That was actually kind of an A+ setup, but just because it was GME, I still went a little smaller on it.
I wanted to open up there, kind of retest the halt price, hold it.
Wish we would have got the fill over 200. We didn't get one single fill over 200. That was what we were trying to do. But it worked out. The chart looks good, right?
I take a trade
That's
from
what
that
we're
too long
that's
person.
what we were looking for. Intense move, pullback, pretty close to that previous resistance. What it does from here,
Yeah,
I
could go
don't
have
know.
some
Is it
maybe
gonna go
some
high of day?
just
I don't know. Is it gonna go back to low of day? I don't know.
GME dollar 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 LOL.
GFIN.
$2 spot.
Get over 2.
Yeah. GSX just dumped. $2.
We had that shorts on that one.
No, we didn't. Yeah, it was SSL. We had them yesterday or the day before.
Dollar 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 on way. Lovely.
Well, son of a bee.
ORPH just halted twice with no volume. Halted at 1025, then went up to 1276 and halted with 142,000 volume.
ORMP?
ORPH.
ORPH.
I mean, it makes no sense at all.
You get an add in on your GME trade, Tam?
Yeah, I did. I hit it on the way down. If you zoom in, you can see the second arrow, kind of, sort of.
I didn't look at your chart yet. I was just looking at the chart itself.
Well, PFMT hit 220, came back down.
Which one?
FMT
PFMD.
and
No.
MT, we were looking at.
PFMT.
T.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, it got up to 220 and then dropped. Not, I mean, up 6 cents. That's a lot for that. BTSI open.
I'd love to.
That's up at 875.
Look at it. Wow, that's good as that one, dude. I'm in this PFMT. Also move and take a bullcrap trade. Flash. A little bit off this now.
There we go GME. Thanks $.
BTSI just go, huh?
No, it's actually just chopping around between like 850 and 9. Back and forth, up and down. Scares the hell out of me.
Knocking it down now.
Well, looks like
No.
it bounced and then failed. All right.
Yeah,
We got the intense move.
Yeah,
Pullback,
slow rotation right
tried to
there.
bounce, and what it does after that pullback, I never know. I mean, are the odds that it's going to do what it did here? Yeah. But will it? You don't know. It could have just as easily went back to high of day and kept running to 250. You don't know what it's going to do. But the high probability play, the edge that we're looking for, is this intense move. And you guys saw that FOMO up and through 200. Go back and watch it if you didn't see it. And you'll see all that green ask. And then finally, it was like this started the jiggle. I kind of just knew that it was most likely after that huge move it made that through 200, it was not going to be able to continue too much further. So I was okay just getting in on that side of 200, knowing that was a key number that it's going to try to get back under. Unfortunately, we didn't get the fill over there. But that was why I didn't mind chasing it as close as possible as well, because that was such a key area, and it took all that to get there, that I knew that jiggle was going to happen somewhere on the other side of 200. I mean, obviously I didn't know. It obviously could have kept going. People could have continued to FOMO into this and made it go crazy. But that was also why I started it with such small share size. If I was that convinced, I obviously would have used more share size. But the high probability play, the edge, is looking for that FOMO, look for those key areas, look for the jiggle, enter, and then look for that pullback. Again, what it does after that pullback, I honestly don't know what it's going to do. So
I think this GFMT is gonna fail. I'm gonna die. It's exciting in trades, but
I still haven't had that on my scanners. Yeah, let's say it must have no volume.
Yeah, well, it just doubled its volume in the last candle. It's 278,000. But it halted at like 1020, then halted at like 1270, and then just halted at 1473.
watch this freaking piece of crap.
GMI really kept going, huh? Just out of curiosity.
LNTH up. Needs speed though.
I'll out of that one.
Float on this.
BTSI.
It's just kind of chopping around now. Volume's starting to...
Don't forget to hit that like button on the way in, guys. I know I don't usually ask, but only seeing 3 or 4 likes. 19 of you in here? Come on, you can do better than that. Only takes you a sec when you come on in. It's literally right there on your screen. Even if I'm in the background, it takes you a split second to open up the browser, hit the little thingy. Call me Graham Stefan. I always find it funny when people say that. Graham Stefan. Graham Stefan.
SOL would be good if we had shorts, but we don't.
That dude comes up with some clever ways to ask people to hit the like button. This thing's getting a little bit of speed. I still haven't seen it on my scanner just because of the volume.
BTSI.
It's
So,
dying now.
Another one. Excuse me.
Soul bigger company.
Halt down. Hold the gap and halt. Didn't officially halt yet, but it's halt.
What a slow day. Like, the one decent setup was GME. And it was on news. And I hate the meme stocks. Should have just held a share. Not gonna lie, with it actually having news, I thought that was definitely gonna bounce and try to go back up. But man, remember what I said? What it does after this pullback, whether it goes back to high of day or low of day, or just chop sideways, like nobody knows. And that thing definitely went back to low of day. GME went all the way back to low of day. I think it's crazy.
Did you already get out of it?
Yeah, of course.
I'm sure you were in super light share size.
Yeah, I had a total of 2 shares.
Kind of hard to parcel out.
Man, could have took, if I would have only took 1 share off and kept the other share, I would have made an extra 20% goal with 1 share. I almost got the 20% with just the 2 shares. Well, dude, it moved almost 20 points. You figure if my goal is $50, right, and I got 1 share from top to bottom, that's $20. Like, that's almost half of what I'm looking to make.
No, I get it. But I had to go on bigger share size because my goal is not 50. That's why I don't trade those right now.
They all look the same to me, just different prices. The only reason I went lighter, because normally, if that was like a normal stock, I probably would have traded like 5 or 10 shares, depending on like what I like, but it's GME, so.
I want to go on 50, but I'm afraid to go on 50 on GME up there.
Yeah.
You can move up $20 against me for once? Like, nah, cool. Even $10 against me was really not going to be end on, but I can only trade with like 10 shares, which I couldn't make a decent money though. It's not my price range. What is this DISCK?
Discovery Inc.
Would have been a good short up at 37.
Yeah, now it's nothing any good.
It's just crap shit on a daily. Honestly, if this goes below 269, that's way down for that. ETSI still halted.
Yeah.
554.
760.
9. Okay, what, 3 minutes?
Yeah.
That one's gonna go.
I know.
So whippy.
It is.
Wish I would have smacked it up top, but on the way down.
I just didn't trust it because it was. Look at all those tails.
TME big
Just
company
dropping
as
it,
well.
jumping. That's why I never got in it.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's no way. You couldn't tell what it was going to do. I figured when it came out of the halt and went up, I figured that would be a perfect time to short it. And then it started that jumpy crap. I said, no, I don't want to anymore. Scared me.
JFIN up.
Anything else amusing?
Wouldn't mind 9ish there.
The airlines seem to be trying to do something. J Blue in particular. I don't know if like the other ones are following.
J Blue's moving a little bit up. There goes VTSI.
MOCX.
Scared motherfucking jumping short, man.
Yeah, I mean, whether the long or short.
It's like no volume on this thing.
That volume slash spread.
Interesting, but we don't have shorts, so for you, Tim, it might work.
What? What the heck is this?
Did you get in VTSI, Devin?
Yeah, it's a small position.
Like misclicked in it. Threw everything off.
What's your average on it?
Hold it. 762. I just took some out, man, because that thing scary.
Yeah.
Down 668. It's not going back up for my my second trade on. My first one was really small, but I didn't really see anything. This one is not much bigger, honestly. If it would really dump, it would be.
Is that JFIN that just went off?
Ooh, she whippy. Come on, drive.
Order filled.
JFIN.
Oh, that settles it. I'm on.
BFMT is running.
There's my fantastical trades on this. One chase, and then this last one that sucked.
XBIV, if you have shares.
JFIN if you're interested in something a little bit
JFIN.
lower volume. JFIN, JFIN.
We don't have it.
I'm just breaking down. Oh, that's frustrating. I just didn't trust her, dude.
No, I mean, it's a tough one to trust.
TFMT is moving higher.
Yep.
I got out of that one. I have pre-market was 258.
Just because it's SSR and be a little bit more
We think
careful
I'm
with
gonna
it.
be nice short.
Well, so far today's not been amazing. Think about PFMT, Thomas.
Not going to be the trade we really wanted there, but I'm thinking we're probably going to have to come up to $9 to even get out of this thing. VWAP and the 9 are catching up. Was hoping to get this previous resistance area.
Dude, I've got nothing but small wins today.
Well, there hasn't really been. Well, there's been
a
movement.
big win to have, yeah.
I mean, the VTSI. I mean, that drop. I mean, it was just too risky for me. It was kind of going up and jumping around.
So next area is
That would have
10,
been a nice win.
1050. I mean, this line was actually supposed to be right there, which was, I guess, that right there.
That's going up steady. Just went up a buck.
just trying to draw a line on the hourly, and I was a little high there. It was using that pre-market from yesterday. We were on the ask? Are you serious? We didn't get filled? Gonna get us, right? Right? Right?
Order filled.
Okay, there we go.
Order cancelled.
How did we not get filled there? Went to 1023. Oh, come on. Don't do that. No, don't do that. I mean, we clearly had the order out there. It went to 1023. How did we not get filled there? 1023.73. That means like some odd amounts were going through too. Like, how do we not get filled for our shares there?
I'm in.
That's so frustrating. Because we would have already been green there probably.
The what?
Red keeps going down 15 cents.
Yeah. Did you get in it?
That's so frustrating.
After you make seeing reports on Twitter that Instagram is down or having issues. SFB.
Just looking for the $half test here. Average is at 62. One more little push. 53. This stock's playing games with us.
Order filled.
Alright, we'll just take that and be done with it.
Order cancelled.
Out of JFIN. No fill on top tick at. Would have been amazing.
Ah, that's a frustrating one.
Spending $250 billion on electric cars in the U.S. That's what we heard.
I had an ad at 1020 literally sitting there on JFIN because it's SSR, and it went to 1023.73 and did not fill me at 1020. I'm so annoyed. Thankfully, I had an ad right before that at under 10 too, because like I was doing my 1-2, I just split it in case it wanted to go through 10 to give me a better fill, and it literally went up to it and didn't fill me.
$.
So frustrating. Just went right through me. Anybody else get a message from this noteworthy shoulder guy?
Noteworthy shoulder. What, on Discord?
Yeah.
I didn't.
I don't know if he's in this my server or not. That's why I was just asking. It's spam. That's why I was asking.
He only likes you.
It was a different server.
Oh, it's on SSR.
What is?
Yeah, try to short it.
EFMT getting close to rotation. Might be a YOLO long soon.
Well, that sucks. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna play that one, dude. I'm not in the mood for the SSR today. Slick was shorted about 21.14, 21.15, somewhere in there.
SUNW up. Needs Ricky Bobby.
DFMT still going higher?
Well, it came down, went a little higher. Now it went to max, I think 234.
It's a little more interesting.
But it's only moving within like a 10-cent range for the most part.
$2 suck.
Yeah, I know. So you got to go really big to make any money.
I wouldn't be waiting for those 10-cent ranges. I'd be waiting for the one where she's done.
Yeah.
Go back down to about 6, see what they indicated.
I think it's going to go a bit higher before it makes that drop, though.
Something set up on that. The HGM would have working. Nope. Little VSTI doing, just hanging out.
Just hanging out that 730 range.
A little nerve-wracking, dude.
That one was. That's what kept me out.
The small share size, but what is
Blah, 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 blah. So I did want to take this time to say thank you. I need to make a video of just doing this every once in a while because I do appreciate it. But all the guys that are members of the channel, I do appreciate you. Steven Petzinger, Jonathan over at Circuit Coin, Thomas, Justin over at Garage Day Trading, Jason, Victor, and Shin. I really do appreciate you guys. I really do. Thank you for being here. If you are here watching, if not, I do plan on making a nice little dedicated video for you guys here shortly. I really just, I've needed a vacation for a long time, but I think I'm starting to realize I'm just not going to get one. So I just need to kind of suck it up and, kind of get on with it and stop putting things off. Not necessarily putting them off, more so than just slacking. Yeah, they're there to do. I'm just slacking to do them. I'm not really putting them off necessarily. But I did want to say thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. It means a lot. Definitely allows me to take this journey kind of at my pace, which I'm getting ready to start pushing. I am. I know I've been saying that, but tune in Friday night because this Friday I'm actually going to dive a little bit deeper into where we stand overall instead of just doing the weekend review for the Friday night live stream this week. So look forward to that as well because I really do want to start pushing. And if you go back and watch my older videos, you'll see that I'm not scared to trade bigger size. It's just I'm trying to become consistent. And I do feel like I am being consistent. I just feel like the market's not really providing us all the opportunities that we were getting not too long ago. And could that just be like summer coming a little bit early? I don't know. But it's a little frustrating to think that we might be
JFIN on way.
that we might be kind of having things slow down a little bit early, and could have been a perfect storm. Like maybe a lot of people that were bringing the volume in, with COVID starting to go away a little bit, and things are starting to calm down, and who knows? Who really knows why the market's kind of starting to slow down a little bit? But it's definitely not favorable for the way that we trade, because we're looking for that volume to come in, that little extra push on these big moves, so that we can take advantage of those emotional type plays. But Play on GME this morning was exactly what we look for, but just not on GME.
Yep.
Like you hear, you know, it's not just me. Devin trades a completely different way than I do, and I mean, just, the market's just kind of slow. I mean, if you kind of browse around Twitter a little bit, look at some of the other traders, they'll tell you the same thing. And this is really when it helps to practice that discipline. It really does. It also helps to be in a situation where you can maybe create a couple different streams of income so that when the market's not necessarily printing money, you can be making money some other ways. So definitely forcing trades is not the way to go. That's what I did when I first started trading, and it did not work out very well. So you live and you learn, of course, but you know, hopefully me showing you guys my journey will allow you to maybe not make some of the mistakes that I've made over time. And I do highly recommend that if you are kind of new to the channel, go back and take a look at some of my old trades. Like, go back when I first started the channel and look at how I traded then and just how different it was. I was still trading the same types of setups, but I was trading them very differently. And you'll see that I was trading much bigger size then as well too, just to show you that I'm not afraid to trade the size. I'm just really stuck on the idea of being consistent before I move up. If I can make $50 a day, I can make $500 a day. So if I can't make that $50 a day right now because I'm not being consistent with it, then there's really no reason to scale up. Because if I scale up, all I'm doing is, if I add a zero to today's total, it'd be $107 instead of $10.77. But what does that accomplish? It doesn't accomplish anything, because then if I were to have a red day, it's going to have a zero on the end as well. So until the market actually proves that it can do something, I really feel like that's our goal here, is just to prove that we can do this on a daily basis, not necessarily how much money we can make. I just pulled up Zeke and it's trying to do something. It needs a lot more, but I'd like to see this up at 11.
Can you guys hear my music? Yeah,
No. ZKIN up. 150k shares left. Needs Ricky. MOXC $.
There ain't nothing really on my gainer list that looks even remotely decent either way. ASO? No. Trash. X.
Dang, Moxie just fell off the planet.
Let's see.
Grinder into face plant.
Spied him. Ooh, Spide's dropping like it's hot.
Thing keeps teasing you, huh?
Doesn't do anything for me except it'll make the market better if we can get over 400 or decide to drop.
I honestly kind of want it to drop just to get a better first entry for my kids' custodial accounts.
I would prefer it to rise personally.
I mean, I'm doing it every month, so it doesn't really matter. But it was just, it was kind of, yeah, whatever. Joke's over. It's not really going to matter when I do it, but.
Yeah. Needs to do something though, man. We're gonna be in this crap market longer period.
I do need to figure out which index funds I'm gonna put them in though. I want to split them between two of them. I just don't know which ones.
You're starting at a good time, man. I just started my title with them. At first was still in the belly.
Well, we already have the money
Oh, it's
there. Yeah, we already have like the money per year that we wanted to save because we were just doing $100 a month for until they're 21, so it's $1,200 a year, and we've been saving that. Like we have it. I just finally decided instead of now that I'm in the market and understand it, that versus sitting in a savings account, it's like a no-brainer. So I'm actually going to catch them up. I'm going to do 200 a month until it's caught up, and then I can start doing the 100 a month.
Before I even knew the market, but I already had investments that, like my 401ks, and I have
Yeah.
Roth IRAs. So
Yeah.
I started making money. So I started her one for college.
Is it one that she has to use for college though?
No, she can use it for other things too, but she can
Gotcha.
use it for college. And actually, her grandmother started one too. It's one of those that can only be used for college, so we're gonna use that
JFIN
until that runs
trails.
out. And then you can use this for living expenses
What size?
Right.
while in college. Saves us stuff from having to pay for everything without the paying.
Small and med. LOL.
Same thing, guys. Big move,
0.2.
pull back, tried to bounce. What it does after that, who knows? Today the market's kind of weak, looking at the SPY, but even because the market's weak doesn't mean anything. This thing could have easily have curled back up and went the high of day, but today it seems like everything's kind of just failing. Yeah, you did right. I mean, that's the whole point of being a parent, right?
Get them ready.
Give your kids a better life than you had.
Yeah. Matt didn't finish college. I want her to at least go through it all. Get married.
Yeah, I didn't even have the opportunity unless I got in on a scholarship. My parents made too much to get federal aid, but they had nothing. Yep, exactly. So I was right in that boat where I needed a scholarship somewhere, and I actually got accepted to a couple schools with like good baseball programs, but with no scholarship. And then there was one that was, it was called, what was that place called? It's called Stevensonville now, but it was called Villa Julie. It was called Villa Julie at the time, and it was kind of like a nursing school, but it was a D3 school. And they actually offered me a 75% scholarship. And I went through like filling out the FAFSA and stuff like that because I still needed aid for the other 25% because, like I said, we were poor but not poor, like in the weirdest way, and I couldn't get the money for it. So I ended up not even going. I ended up going to community college for a year and hated it, and I just ended up dropping out. So when I eventually, become a multimillionaire from trading, I'll have a pretty cool backstory, I guess. I'm a college dropout. Look at me, buy my courses. I don't know how to take courses, but I can make them and sell them.
Oh god.
No, I would. My plan to make millions is from trading itself, 100%.
Better be.
I have no intentions of really making a course or anything, and I've even talked to David a couple times that even if I made a course, it would be like a beginner's course, and it would be for free, like if people do come in here, because I don't like necessarily trying to teach brand new people, but like if they came in, I could be like, here you go, just to kind of not have to send them off somewhere else, like just have like a basic course that they can kind of go through, learn the basics, stuff like that.
figure out what works for you.
Yep. Yeah, once you know the basics, it's really just a matter of figuring out what kind of, style of trader you are. And really that's the hard part. And then once you have that figured out, it's really just screen time and then just seeing the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah. Gotta get a feel for what stocks you're gonna do. And if you're wrong, you get out. We'd be like Steve and pick something that's just flying high and short it and hold it until it's not.
Yeah, just join a chat room and do whatever they do. Wasn't it like his week? Didn't he say he was going to be off all week?
Is it all week?
Oh, I don't know. I was asking you.
No, Monday, but I don't know. Take more than Monday.
What the heck? Why does he keep doing that? Oh, that's probably why, because that was the completed application thing. I don't under.
LIZI up. Needs more ammo.
Yeah, it needs more.
Oh man. Well, one thing's for sure, the market's getting slower earlier and earlier every day.
So starting.
When we didn't have a free market or open.
CMI, maybe. Keeps going.
CEMI.
Open. Bottom. We don't want to go that.
Yeah, that's kind of a shit daily, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe if it's spiked up to like, I don't know, $4.
Crap daily there.
On the end.
CKIN up again. 11.20s would be nice.
ORPH resuming trade.
CEMI nibble.
Did it resume again?
What the hell's up with that thing, dude?
That's the one that's been like it halted like 4 times so far.
Just looked at it, I'm like, there's nothing there for me.
Yeah, that's the one that had like no volume earlier.
Now.
CEMI will be in if it can get through 4.
Hey, Eric, I'm using interactive brokers. But if you don't have enough to get off PDT, I would use CMEG. They also use DOS. CMEG is offshore, but it will allow you to get around the PDT rule.
Very, very small.
I got 3, very, very small.
On PFMT, breaking down a little bit, but
I got codes and links and stuff down in the description as well, if you need them. If you have any questions, obviously feel free to ask. I used CMEG for a real long time until I saved up enough to come over to Interactive Brokers. The only real reason I came over to Interactive Brokers was just because of the commissions. The commissions are a little bit cheaper. But unfortunately, not everyone can, has 25K laying around. So, and I know that I was one of those people. So I always call CMEG the necessary evil.
Did you see what's his face? Squirrel Boy or whatever his name is? He's not doing his trading, his recaps on what do you call it on YouTube anymore? Doing something with Twitch or something?
Trading with Squirrel or whatever?
Yeah, whatever. For some reason, one of his videos, his thing popped up in my YouTube feed yesterday.
See any of his videos, for I do not see him.
Well, I don't even know why it popped up in mine. Really
Yeah, I haven't been subscribed to him for a while now.
Okay, I ever subscribed to him. You get
I only
video and was like, nope.
yeah, I only had subscribed to him because I was watching, because he's the dude that lied about, he was the one that was saying he was making $1,000 a day, and then all of a sudden those videos disappeared, and now he's trading like for $10 a day, and he like gets he gets more emotional over that than he was when he was trading for $1,000 a day, and it was just obvious that and then it really irked me. The thing that really made me unsubscribe from him is when he started saying things like, oh, I show you my trade log so that, I can't fool you like all the other gurus out there. And I'm just like, dude, you were that person. Yeah.
Do that and then he undid it.
Yeah, he tried to delete all the videos and act like it never happened. I think he got called out by Guru Leaks too when he got caught. Yeah, because he got caught. One of the trades went through, the order came through, and you could see that it was a demo account. And all of a sudden, that's when all those videos disappeared. But the only reason I say it stayed subscribed is because he was just leaking his CMEG accounts that he kept making. And I was just curious if he would disappear or not, but he found another way to monetize, I guess. And he grew so much, I guess. He was making money off of YouTube itself, but I guess he figures he can make more money off of Twitch from the subscribers. He's no different than, what's his face? The other animal, monkey trading monkey. I don't remember what his name is. I mean, they're like the same people. And it's so funny because it's like, what's up with these animal names? And it's, I guess, when you make a channel called that, you have a certain personality. I don't know. It's like, if you're trying to make a legit channel, like, what comes across as professional with, like, putting an animal like that in your name? I just don't get it.
Yeah.
It'd be different if you were, like, the Wolf of Wall Street. I mean, that's, like, you're a wolf. But, like, a monkey and a squirrel, like, I'm just, like, what the heck?
You're saying that they're big, stronger animals?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying.
If I opened up trading gorilla, that would be okay.
Yeah, I mean, it'd make a lot more sense. What was that one, Jag? I didn't hear it.
Beetle trading.
Oh, beetle. Trading with ants.
It's only cool. That's only okay if your name's Anthony. Trading with Anthony.
I don't get it.
What is going on? Where is the volumes? Let's try logging back into Interactive Brokers here. Oh, you know why? Because I'm logged in over here. I bet it's not letting me log in twice on the same computer, maybe. Same. Which would be kind of weird, but see if it does it again. If it does, I bet you that's what it's doing. Oh, no, it's actually letting me in an incognito tab. Interesting.
taking happy meal.
What's going on, LIZI?
Even worth looking at.
I'm not short sellers though.
Sweet. Okay. But now I need to go back into Camden's and change his. Because I was wrong.
Would have been a decent short.
$4.
MOXC taking all.
Around 380.
Fine, but not change sellers.
Yeah. But it got down to like 355.
It's one of those like, yeah, they give me. Not taking it.
Yeah. No, I looked at the same thing. I said, yeah, I don't think so.
BTSI, she's just hanging out, man. I don't know what's up with that one.
Yeah, it had a little pop, but nothing to write home about.
Wonder if I can just delete her and. Yeah. Oops. There, cool. I made back in the day things for email folders for my two sons, and they say baby in front, so every time I see that, it like makes me sad. They're not babies anymore. It's like I'm glad they're not babies anymore, honestly, but what is this LIZI doing?
Charlie just talked about.
Slowly moving up. Great.
Yeah, it's like I'd like to see a fast out of it. Give me some Ricky Bobby slingshot, bake, shake and bake.
Yeah, bake and bake.
Shake and bake.
We gonna shake it? Or we gonna bake it?
Order filled.
Here today.
What?
I haven't seen him. Shake and bake. How come you're the one that always gets the slingshot? I want a slingshot.
Up on earnings.
Anything move? Not asking for a lot.
I was just looking for the 8 test there. Kind of felt like it was jiggling at the key 820 area. If it wasn't so spready, I'd probably put it below 8, looking for a little bit more.
LIZI orders midpoint 50s if it can get there fast.
Do 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 do. Try to be a little more patient with it. Try a little. Okay, 8 flush. And the move did start here. There. Let's see.
TSLA puts.
7.99. Maybe we'll just leave it there. Look for the. We'll look for the $8 test. It's kind of struggling anyway.
Dollar.
Is Tesla even moving? I didn't even see that on the scanner. Oh yeah, it did kind of move. Give us that 8 test. Give us that 8 test. There we go. Come on. Put a little something in the piggy bank.
Order filled.
There we go. Oh, we might have got the 794. 792 would have got possibly filled on the bid. Maybe. Oh. If the ask gets there, we definitely would have got filled. Still possibly not. Oh, there it is. Would have got the fill. It's all good.
LIZI dollar bill, y'all.
Oh, what a slow day. We're getting so excited over that.
Bulletin received.
Bulletin. Oh, crap. What's the bulletin? I'm just kidding. I don't really think it probably meant. Bulletin. What's we got? Please be aware. Traded a position in the below American deposit. What does that mean?
Wow, man, what a slow market.
Below American depository receipt. JFIN. Wishes to notify traders regarding pass-through fees which may be charged on ADR positions. Please refer. Hey, what is this crap?
So slow that like anybody who's claiming big wins in this market, I just want to call BS on.
Unless they trade GME. Back up and down.
$1 million pass-through fee.
The FMT's running again a little bit. Back up to the 230s. See a bit higher.
How's everybody doing? Everybody having a good day? It's pretty slow. There are many things in life that will catch your eye, but only a few will catch your heart. Pursue those. Michael Nolan. Usually, when we have this many people in here, at least somebody talks to me. It says there's 23 people in here, and I've had a good morning from Thomas, and what broker are you using with DOS by Eric? And that was it. Only 7 likes. Sad face.
Oh no.
I guess I
Did
could
you?
do some research on what's which index funds I'm going to
I
use.
wanted to at least
for the
get back up to
kids.
the 240s to even think about it.
Pretty sure I definitely want to do VU if they allow me.
Hoping for more than that,
But I could just do VTI. It might be better. Maybe VU and VTI? Because VU is like the S&P 500, but VTI is the total market.
Set up right now. Man, it's hard to find a trade in this market. guy's trying to push up again.
What the fuck?
Yeah, almost a VWAP.
It's rotated its float multiple times.
Yeah, 'cause what is volume on it? Yeah, 42 million.
Not to get into trades, just to get in them, man. It's 11 o'clock already, dude.
Sad.
You guys see this worm tornado that happened in Hoboken? Hoboken? Sir, just Google worm tornado.
Zarban tornado. Those are actually worms?
Yeah, you can see a close-up of them if you go closer, but they have no idea like why they formed into this like tornado-looking shape.
Were they in the sky?
No, they're on the ground. They're calling it a tornado because it kind of looks like it from above. Like all the worm experts are saying they've never seen something like this before. Maybe they all have COVID.
That's a career field you want to go into. The worm expert.
A lot of worms.
Need to get some chickens. Take care of that problem in a second. They never even would have seen a worm permanent tornado.
Yeah, like where are all the birds?
Yeah. You think they'd be flocking all over that?
Maybe the birds can sense they got COVID and they don't want to get it.
Oh, Tim, your Sunjo dethatcher, do you like it?
Yeah, it works. Just like all the videos, though, I recommend not using the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just go around. Yeah, it's nice. I used it last year, which is when I got it in the fall. But I used it like going into winter, just so that it didn't like kill my grass, like where there was patches of dead grass and stuff. And then I used it again in the spring just to start livening up the grass a little bit. I can't believe how much was still in there. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah, I'm getting one this weekend.
Yeah, they're nice. It seems like between the Sunjoe and that I forget the name of the other one, but I mean they seem to be pretty much the same thing. There's like people going back and forth, but I think that's just people who were sponsored by each, just going back and forth. Yeah, I ended up paying a little bit more for it because it went on sale like right before I went to get it, and then I like tried to wait for it to go back on sale on Amazon because it like goes on sale every once in a while, and it just wouldn't do it. And I was like, screw it. I think I ended up paying like an extra $30 for it, but I wanted it so I could do that before it got too cold, and so I was like, whatever. I actually just got a free bag of seed, like the big bag too, because I bought one for myself, and it came and there was a hole in it, and there was seed like all over the box, and I messaged them expecting them to tell me to F off, and they're like, oh, we're so sorry. We'll send you a new one, and you don't have to send that one back. And I was like, well, I don't really know how I'd send it back anyway. And so I basically just took the seed that was out of the bag and just threw it away because it wasn't really like that much. And then I still had like, I'd say like 95% of that bag left inside the bag. And so I basically got a whole bag of seed for free. I was like, hell yeah. That shit's not cheap. It's like $80.
Yeah. What kind of seed did you get?
I think it's, let me see. It's the tall fescue. I'm pretty sure it's Scott's. Let me see. Yeah, Scott's Turf Builder Tall Fescue Mix. Oh, it's actually cheaper right now. It's $74. Yeah, I do. I put some tenacity down right before I seeded. I also threw some fertilizer down as well, like starter fertilizer. I don't know. Do you have bad like mosquito problems where you are?
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to pay to have someone come out and do it, and then I looked into it and ended up buying my own backpack sprayer. And I started doing that myself. Literally, it cost half of what it cost to pay one of the guys to get everything you need for it, and then you just do it yourself. And then on top of that, you have the equipment, so the next year it's basically free. It's like it's pretty crazy how much they kind of overcharge you.
Yeah, we get to deduct it all because of the daycare, because we spray for the mosquitoes.
Yeah.
So we get to deduct it all. Because I was going to do it myself, but if I did it myself, I couldn't deduct it.
Right, yeah. It makes more sense for you just to do it. Although it probably in the end would still save you money.
Probably a little bit, but this way parents feel better about it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
And they come out like every month and do it
Yeah.
for us.
Yep. Yeah, I spray once a month, once it like spring basically all the way to fall.
Yeah.
Just put a little reminder on my phone. Well, this is officially getting a little brutal.
It is. I might go to lunch in a minute. TSI got up over 8. What time are you staying on till?
Probably until I put these orders in for the kids' accounts.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at it real quick to see if I want to do it.
Yeah, those accounts help a lot.
Yeah. Probably going to do VU and VTI. I think those are the two I'm going to go with.
Because my daughter, she's 26. She graduated, got her job, and she bought a house last year. Of course, I ripped it apart and remodeled the whole inside. But
So that's the beauty of like this account versus like those ones that are kind of stuck to being educational purposes. It's like, you know, what if your kid is successful and doesn't want to go to college? Like, I don't want to force my kids to go to college because honestly, nowadays I don't really see the necessity of college. I mean, if they want to go to college, hell yeah, I'm all for it. But if they don't like school and you have this fund that forces you to use it for education, and it's like that's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Like if they're in a situation like when they hit 21 and you know they're running their own business and they need that little bit of push and they want a chance putting their money there, then hey, it'll either teach them a lesson or it'll help them out.
Yep.
You can't say I didn't do my job. That's all. That's kind of what it comes down to. Why is this not working?
My son, my oldest son, is 25. That's today. On Sunday, he crashed his car, totaled it. There's a 2018 GT Challenger. Gone.
Ugh. Talk to Devin about that.
Yeah, he's fine, but
I was getting ready to say, hopefully, as long as he's all right, it's just property.
him and his girlfriend, they didn't have a scratch on him.
Thing's a
Came around
boat.
the curve, going too fast, of course. Hit sand, hit a guardrail, and came across and ran into like the edge of a bridge.
Ugh. How old?
He's 25.
Oh, okay. That's because it sounds almost identical to my accident when I was 16. I was in an 85 Monte Carlo, not the SS. I would have only dreamed of having one of those. But I was in an 85 Monte Carlo. I was coming home from work in the rain, bald tires, going a little too fast around a corner. Spun, did a complete 360. I was going around a corner. A truck was coming the other way. I went head first into the truck after doing the 360, like the kind of where the gas tank is, like behind the cab, but in front of like the bed. It was like almost in the middle of the truck. I spun back around 360, a little bit more than a 360, and landed sideways, like slammed into a telephone pole right up against my door. And if that telephone pole wasn't there, there's like a pretty steep drop off. I want to say it's probably like 15 feet or so. And then literally right next to that drop off is the side of the DMV. So I would have, if that telephone pole wasn't there, I probably would have ended up like roof on the side of the building of the DMV.
Crazy.
Yeah. But literally just a couple scratches on me. If you would have saw the car, you would have thought I was dead. But that thing, man, that thing was a boat. Thankfully, I had my seatbelt on, and yeah, 'cause I like when I was a kid, dude. I like never wore my seatbelt, and I don't. For somebody was looking out for me that day.
Well, my daughter, she was driving like an old like a Prius, and this was God. She was in high school, so she was probably like 17, 18. She was coming home from work, hit ice in the winter, and it was down a hill, came off, hit something, rolled the car, and landed landed roof down on a rock, on this big boulder. There was a V in the roof, like right by her. I don't know how she survived. She had all she did was have a little scratch on her hand. And I mean the car was like ridiculous.
That sounds crazy.
Like so they called me. If she was 18, because they weren't going to call, but an EMT saw it happen, and he actually called us and said, "Listen, they're taking your daughter to the hospital. This is what happened." By the time I got to the hospital, she was already out waiting for us because they checked her and said, "Yeah, you're fine."
That's crazy. No whiplash or anything?
What?
No whiplash or anything?
No, nothing.
That's crazy.
And when I went to work the next day, and some guy goes, "You're not gonna believe what happened." He goes, "Last night I'm sitting in my living room. All of a sudden this car comes rolling into my front yard and hits this boulder in the front of my yard." I go, "You're not gonna believe this. It was my daughter."
You're not gonna believe what happened.
What? It was crazy. I never got in any bad accidents when I was younger.
Good for you.
I don't know how. Should have.
Oh crap, my one son's already up 4 cents. Let's go.
He's all set now.
BT up. Needs speed. Same with CLVS.
When did BT get down into like the $13, $14 range?
You mean when did it go where it belongs?
Yeah. I don't even know if it belongs there. I think it should be lower, but... Aptow could be something you might be interested in.
APTO could get
Yeah,
interesting.
Yeah, we don't have it, but you'll have shorts probably.
APTO.
What is it doing?
Actually, I don't know.
Chillaxing right now.
Yeah, it spiked up on some good volume, and then decided, hey, you know what? I like it here.
I was about to jump in, and I was like, wait, it's not doing anything. I guess I should have jumped in. It was jiggling, apparently.
Yeah. Jiggling from a standstill.
I pulled it up and was like, is it jiggling? Only a nibble. Wanted way more LOL.
PFMT just dumped.
I guess Apto would have worked. That was not... Like, I pulled that up, and I was like, all right, let's go. Because I saw the chart, and then I was like, let's go. Knock, knock. Anyone there? Let's go.
Weird, it goes from 311,000 volume on that candle to like 30. And of course it came out of the blue too.
All right, everybody. I think I'm going to call it. This is a little brutal. There's really nothing happening. Hey, we could take a look at, I guess, RH. Is that Robinhood? I don't know. I mean, that's what is supposedly moving right now, and it's way too expensive. Clearly never going to... I mean, this has probably been the slowest day in a while, to be honest. There wasn't even any, like, maybe misses. It was just crap. I mean, this Apto, I guess it could have been a miss, but you guys saw when we pulled it up. I mean, it was just crap. Just nothing I felt like throwing shares at today. It was just, bleh. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to jump in the Discord. I'll probably be in there for a few more minutes, and then I'm going to head out, get lunch, and go work out, all that good stuff. So with that said, I appreciate you being here, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Peace.